In this episode, we answer the question, so, we notice you're into cats. How did you get to be so into cats?
Welcome to the podcast where it's all about living your love story and making your life and world a story where love wins. My name is Sienna.
And my name is Toast. We've been partners in life, love, and music since 2001. Welcome to our podcast.
A cat episode.
A very unusual episode.
Okay, so we get this question so often, which is like, why are you guys into cats? Have you always been into cats? Why cats? And I gotta say, a lot of these people are not like mega cat lovers, but it's okay. Would that be true? I think that's true. Because people who are mega cat lovers get it. Why cats? Absolutely.
I guess so.
Cats.
I guess so.
I'm just conversation with myself.
I'm just smiling because it's yet another lesbian stereotype, right?
Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking of that.
We are just
I wasn't even thinking of that.
Typical. How funny.
Well, I'm sorry. It's your fault you have so much plaid. You are perpetuating the stereotype.
It is what it is.
We have a truck. I'm sorry.
Not apologizing.
I'm sorry.
We're vegetarians.
We have acoustic guitars. I'm sorry. I don't know. We play folk music. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
Oh my God.
We do not have Birkenstocks.
Nor do we have Crocs.
No, but Crocs aren't a lesbian thing.
Are you sure?
That's just comfort for people. That's just pure comfort.
I don't know.
We no longer have Doc Martens, but in our younger days, I would say that you did. Yeah. All right. So that's the little lesbian introduction.
I also don't put a pack of cigarettes in the sleeve of my T-shirt
but
and roll it up.
All
I don't
lesbians
do that.
Every lesbian we know does not do that.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah.
We know
I'm
lesbians
I'm
that
going
do
off
that.
Deep end here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But cats, yes. Cats are a yes.
We're sticking to talking about cats in this episode.
Again, if you missed the past two episodes, we are doing shorter episodes for you all in lieu of taking a hiatus from the podcast. So we still hope you join us every Tuesday to
get a kick out of it.
Yeah. Actually, it'll free you up to do other stuff too. So you'll have more time. Okay, so why cats? So I would say that I have always loved animals since I was really young. Mm-hmm. And Toast, you always loved animals too.
Yeah.
But not a severe animal lover like me.
Yeah, not as severe.
I do have very fond memories as a kid with my great grandma, who would feed all the cats in the neighborhood. So I have wonderful memories of those cats. But I would say that together, Toast and I, it all really started, well, when we met, I had 2 cats.
Mm-hmm. I had 1 cat.
You had 1 cat. So we already loved cats.
Yeah, we can't blame it on
coming
each other.
Together. Right. But there was one place that we lived where we noticed a lot of stray cats showing up. And we also noticed that, hey, these are senior cats. Mm-hmm. And they had some issue,
health issue.
Yeah, health issue. One might have a weepy eye, one might be limping, all different kinds of things going on for them. And none of them were fixed. Then we inquired and we found out that a neighbor of ours, this elderly gentleman, used to feed all the cats in the neighborhood, but then he passed away. So the cats
and we just happened to hear about that from a neighbor. And it turned out this man who had passed lived on the next block over or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't right there. Yeah, it was like...
Yeah.
But
that's
cats
the story
will find
we
you.
Were told anyway.
Cats will find you. And so it started with 1 and then more came by. Mm-hmm. And it was just... It was hard because they needed medical attention. Mm-hmm. So at the time, Toast and I were doing music full time. And because all these cats were showing up at our door, we decided to create an organization called Concerts for Cats, where we would use our music to help raise money for these cats in need of medical attention, senior cats in need of medical attention. We didn't want them falling through the cracks. And so we started providing care for a whole bunch of senior cats, which meant taking them to have them fixed. And then, and they could only get fixed if their health problems weren't too severe.
Right, because you can't undergo surgery, right?
Right.
If your body
Right. So they would have to do blood work first, which is like, back in the day, it was probably like $80. Now I would say it's like maybe $100 for full blood work. They would have to have all these tests, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, that's why we're into cats. We learned so much about the process from having like this crash course with taking care of all these animals. And we quickly found out that raising money is one thing and actually providing the care is a whole other thing. And we so burned out because we would have a gig and we would be rushing home after a gig to give a cat its antibiotics or to give a shot or to do whatever that cat needed. And so it was a lot. And one particular cat, who we named Sam, that was like my total soul cat. And it's amazing, these animals, because you don't even need to know them for years and years and years and years in order for you to feel such a deep connection with them. So Sam was one of my soul cats. And from his journey with IBD, and he also had throat cancer and all kinds of stuff, that's where we quickly learned about cats being over-vaccinated. We learned about the benefits of raw food for cats. This was like in the early 2000s, before raw food was available commercially. Right. So we would make his raw food in the kitchen. So early on, there was a need and we would learn and we would try. And so that's what happened. That's where we were just immersed and we tried to do everything we could. And then what else happened? Oh, and then I got a job working in holistic animal care and
focused on cats.
And that's kind of still what I do today. So, that's why cats.
That's our background when it comes to cats.
Anything you want to add, Toast?
Because the only thing, two things I want to add. Number one, looking back on it now, because our encounter with all of these, it basically was a stray cat colony that stumbled across our path, right?
And some of them were a little more, still had feral tendencies.
Exactly.
Some of them didn't. And
yeah. So I think the fact that that kind of crossed our path just as you and I were beginning our relationship, honestly, right? It was the beginning of our relationship. I think that kind of bonded us in a way, along with the music. Like it was a cause and a project that we both needed to show up for together, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then the other thing is that I think it was also the catalyst for our interest and our realization of how important nutrition is, not just for cats, but for humans too.
Yes, and that's so true.
Yeah.
Right.
And even about the medical industrial complex, I want to say. Just being so much more aware of the need to take personal responsibility for your own health instead of just going to the doctor and just following what the quote unquote conventional path is in terms of treating disease. You know, like, hey, how about prevention? How about learning what, your body does best on in terms of nutrition?
Yeah, I remember that's kind of what started us to explore vegetarian diet, then vegan at different times, then raw vegan at different times. And I remember I kept getting sick and I think I had pneumonia twice, and then I went raw vegan and my health just got so much better. And however, you can't, like, your body's always changing.
Exactly.
And now a raw vegan diet is not the best thing for my body. So, you know, but it definitely was the thing that helped us explore, like, wow, if this is true for cats, what is it for us?
Right.
So I'm so grateful for that period in our lives. Yeah.
But so that's why cats.
That's why cats, everyone. And now my question to Toast is, why not more cats? We only have one cat. And sometimes amongst our animal loving friends, I'm embarrassed because I feel like we should have more cats.
Like we're not doing our part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we did get him a little early, you know. Kuman had passed away, our cat of over 19 years, passed away. And then he just showed, him and his litter needed help. We said we'd foster, and Bear was the only one that didn't get adopted. And then it was over.
And then he was adopted by us.
Yeah.
And he's going to live happily ever after.
I know, but he needs friends.
Yeah. He's doing fine.
I need more cats.
Whoa, you said that with, like, it sounded like a threat.
I need more
cats.
Toast.
That's
I need more cats.
So funny. Okay.
All right. Okay, but that's why cats. So anyways, we hope you enjoyed this quick episode. If you have any questions or anything you'd like us to answer on one of our future quick podcasts, feel free to email us at info@siennaandtoast.com, or you can always message us on Instagram or Facebook. We do check it now. Every day. We're there. So until next time, this is Sienna.
And this is Toast, inviting you, as always, to live your love story.